Today I'm doing the highly requested review on the Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's this one in the lovely blue bottle, and I've had so many requests to do this video and it's been ages since I've been promising to do it, so I'm finally doing it. This is one of my absolute favourite skincare products. I use it every night before I go to bed and it's just really transformed my skin. It made it so much better. So if you want to see a review on this, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with what it actually does and what's in it. So it's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. So the fact that it has essential oils, I'm sure you guys know they're really good for you. They're all naturals, just basically kind of extracts from plants, and it's the only thing that really goes into the bloodstream. It goes really deep into your skin and that's why it works so well. It's definitely a natural product, so if you are concerned with chemicals, with parabens, I know that some people are really fussy with that, so if you are concerned with any of those chemicals, anything like that, then this would be a safe product for you to use because it doesn't have any of those, and it's basically a midnight it's basically an evening treatment, sort of an overnight treatment. It's an oil and it comes with this little pump, so you just press it, you get the product, and then you just take it out and you put a little bit onto your hand. You can use this just by itself, so if you put, I would say you would need maybe 5 drops just to cover all of your face, so you can use it by itself. But what I like to do is I just put a few drops, maybe 2 or 3, into my moisturizer and I mix it into my hands, and then I just dab it onto my skin. I don't know why, it just works a little bit better. I didn't find that I need to use this by itself every single day. I think a little bit is enough for my skin mixed in with my moisturizer. It's also not as rich because my skin is combination to dry, and it is obviously, now that it's colder outside, it is more on the dry side, but it can get a little bit oily, especially overnight in the morning, so that's why I don't like to use it just by itself. Having said that though, I would say it's suitable for all skin types. It's definitely designed to be used by everyone because even if you have super oily skin, I hope that you know that you still need to use a lot of moisturizers and loads of oils just to bring that down and to convince your skin that you don't actually need all that oil. So the more oils and the more hydration you give to your skin, the less it's going to produce the oil. So I hope that makes sense. So the more you moisturize it, the less oils it's going to produce. So that is why if you have super oily skin, you can still use this. Honestly, I think it's an obvious thing. For normal to dry skin, this would be perfect. It's just going to really hydrate it. I know that it's an oil and some people are quite funny with the oils. They just don't like that sort of greasy, oily feeling on the skin. You might think it's going to transfer onto your pillow and it's just going to feel uncomfortable and greasy all night. But surprisingly with this, it doesn't. I haven't tried just using it by itself, so I can't tell you how oily your skin would be, but just putting a few drops into your moisturizer definitely does not leave it feeling oily at all. And my skin is known for not really absorbing the oil, so I really don't think you would have any sort of problem with that. So what it actually does is, apart from the obvious hydration, moisturization and just really plumping up the skin, because obviously it's increasing the water levels and just making it really plump, really hydrated and really nice and fresh and healthy looking, but apart from that, it's also supposed to kind of decrease your dark spots, any scars, any uneven skin tone. So it's really supposed to even everything out, make it nice and just sort of one colour, one skin tone, one texture. So if you have any unevenness, maybe some pores or blackheads or just any unevenness on your skin really, then this is supposed to help with that. It's also a great anti-aging product, so it would be perfect for those older ladies who are watching this video, and even if you are in your 20s and if you are younger, you can still use this as a preventative, and it's not just an anti-aging treatment. It doesn't say anything about anti-aging on the bottle, so I think for that reason it might be a little bit misleading, but from working with this product and from working with this brand, I know that it is anti-aging, so I would recommend it for that. It's not something like retinol or something really strong that's really going to give you really kind of quick and visible results, but it is sort of more of a gradual, because it is also natural, it is going to be a little bit more gradual, but you will see results in the long term. So the results that I personally see in the morning after wearing this all night, my skin obviously feels a lot more hydrated, it's more healthy, it's more glowy, it seems to be more radiant. You know how sometimes Well, I think it's mostly from being dry and undernourished, but you know how sometimes the skin can be a bit dull and almost, well, not matte, but just a bit boring and dull looking. This really goes against that. It adds that healthy glow to your skin. Because of that, I think also it makes you look a little bit younger, a little bit more kind of wide awake and healthy, and it really seems to restore my skin overnight. I've also found that it's really great for spots, for acne. It seems to stop my breakouts. It doesn't let them come up. And also, if you do have any active spots, it seems to kind of calm them down and make them go away a lot faster than if you used a proper spot treatment or just left them alone or just used anything else on the spots. This seems to work really well, even though, once again, just like the anti-aging, it's not marketed as being for spots, but I find this works so well. It's really helped my skin to kind of control the breakouts and not make them as angry and crazy and red. It's also quite soothing, it's quite calming, and it's just a miracle in a bottle. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's so good. If you've seen any of the other reviews, I've only ever read good things said about this. I haven't seen anyone say bad things. I just don't see how anyone can have a problem with this. So for that reason, I would highly recommend it to anyone and everyone. Please go out and try it. If you can't afford the whole bottle, or if you're just unsure, then ask for a sample. They do those, especially in Space NK or maybe online. You can definitely find some sort of samples, and I would just really recommend it to everyone. It's worked so well on my skin. For now, I think I've been using it, I think maybe 3 or 4 months now, and I've been using it every night, and you only need a tiny amount, so I think I've used about this much and I've had it for 4 months. So that tells you it's around 30 something pounds. It's not the most expensive skincare products, but it definitely lasts for a very long time. So yeah, that's it for my review. Definitely let me know if you have any more questions in the comments below, and tell me if you've tried this product and if you liked it. If you don't, I would be really surprised if you didn't like it, but either way, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!